So, as you know, I've wanted to do like a meet the horses thing. Well, pretty much, I'm lazy. So, I'm just going to be showing you every single one of my horses. So, starting off, we have Midnight, the main horse I use constantly because of her because of the beautiful stats. Like, look at that. That is just great. And then their attack just levels it up even more. But I'm just going to do it section by section. So first up, we're gonna go with all of my non-special coats. But before we do that, I just want to say a big thanks to the person on my left. They have given me horse names when I asked for them about 2 months ago. Now, I was very shocked that not many people were giving me horse names. But pretty much, I named a bunch of my horses after the names that they have given me, as you'll see shortly. But let's get into it. Also, ignore like the horses down there, I'm just trying to sell them. But we have Midnight, the main horse. Now Crystal. Crystal, as most of you know, I got after like the update and stuff. She also has some very good stuff, except she was purchased. And I don't mind that. Though I do wish I could get an Andalusian of the same coat with a... Is there even... I believe there is Amethyst Island unique hair. I would like that. That would be good. Down here, this one I've just started using. And pretty much it's themed after Green and Scar's horse called Yellow Snow. I got a red and green hat at winter time, like during winter and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. So I did. And the ironic part is I'm not sure... Well, this is just funny in my perspective, but pretty much where were they caught? Desert Island. Like, if that doesn't tell you that it's meant to be, then I don't know what is. And let me just put that on silent so that we do not get any more notifications. I forgot to do that, darn. Then we have River. Come on. I didn't really know what kind of tack to give her until Valentine's Day came along and we got the Rocky Pink tack. And then I also dyed her mane and tail rose gold because I thought it just fit a lot better. Now on to Speckled Cookie, who I'm going to start moving off of here because we are starting to get into carts that come with the horses. So Speckled Cookie, pretty much, I went with Black Pearl for them. And in all honesty, I think it works very well. And then, I forgot one. But Cloudy, I found on the first day of the Perch event, when they first came. And so far I haven't found any other perches. I'm kind of not looking for horses at the moment. I'm kind of saving up for a Ghost Frisian, Ghost Frisian and Ghost Perch. But moving on, we have this one, which I got from a fan a while back. Beauty, I loved her ever since. And pretty much I decided to pop her with a bunch of secret code stuff, and actually I meant that I thought this was just looking, let's just say this is just hilarious, all of the different things on her. All I need is like leg stuff and mouth stuff and we're good. And it's raining. No, that's fine. That is fine. Then we have Technoblade, which I made when he actually first passed away, because I was also a huge Technoblade fan. And pretty much, I saw some other people doing the same thing, and I'm like, you know, I want to do that as well. So I did, and I also dyed his mane a rose gold, and most of his tack. I haven't really thought of a tack set for him. First I was going for bronze, then red pearl, and then I went to like the purple and plaid thing, and then I went to dark red. So I still really haven't found a tack set that fit him, but that's okay. Now, Exotic Butters, I got this one recently, and I'm like, what's the perfect name? Exotic Butters. My brain, like, it's just the coat. The coat makes the horse look like butter, and then I'm like, you know what? It works. It's perfect. And then they have the long flaxen fade maiden tail, which I wanted on one of my horses. So this kind of just fits. Then I'm looking to make sure I didn't miss any. Nope. Now we're on to unique breeding outcomes. Have you noticed I'm not using a Bay Brindle Arab anymore? That's because I swapped my Bay Brindle Arab for this. I just love the mismatched mane and tail and stuff. And what's a perfect name? Oreo Boy. Okay, I'm just going to... Okay. Next we have Darkness, who was actually my very first unique breeding outcome when the second event of unique breeding outcomes came out. And I got them from my Ara, from like two of my horses. I know my Cremello, Andalusian Crystal helped me get it. And who else did? I believe it was Midnight who helped along. But then that one makes sense. It's one of my Arabs, then one of my Arabians, black one probably helped. Then we have my Thoroughbred, who pretty much I gave a bunch of the old leather. And then when the summer event came around, I gave her the sun hat. Well, him. Okay. Now we're moving on to Zebra. Zebra, I was like, okay, what do I name a gray brindle? Zebra. He doesn't really have any tack because I never thought to give him any. And I'm like, there is so much tack in all honesty, as you can see by my amount of accessories. And let's just say 90% of that is all getting worn, as I'm about to show you. This I'm saving for a V1 valve Frisian when I finally get it. And others I'm just saving because why not? Sorry, I'm a little bit tired today. Next is Oreo, and I'm like, what should I name this guy? And I'm like, Oreo, perfect. The one thing I do wish is that it had like a black and white fade mane and tail. That is a thing. Willow I've also recently gotten. And pretty much I haven't thought of any tack for them. Next we're on to Swiss Cheese, one of my favorites. As you can see, I've had her since the summer event. Excuse me. Oh my. But yeah. Since she is now unable to give me like chimera coats, I've had to swap to this one, which I'm honestly just keeping for breeding, as you can see by the name. Now we have Emerald, who I'm giving the green gingev tack. And next we have pretty much just the Keep for Breeding and Bear, who is a Bay Reverse Brindle. I really love the Bay Reverse Brindle coat, and I think Bear just suits it very nicely, and I love Andes and stuff. Next we have Hoodie. I pretty much never really knew what the heck to name him, so I'm like, Sooty Buckskin, not for trade, is perfect. But yeah, if you guys like have any ideas for good names for like horses and stuff, leave them in my videos, please. Because chances are I'm looking for names. Because some of them actually don't have names, which I thought White Chocolate was a really good name for this one, and it also has the flaxen fade mane and tail. Now, if you made this far into video, I just want to let you guys know none of these horses are for trade. I just wanted to show you guys all of my horses. So I'm sorry for those of you who have just typed the comment like, hey, can I offer for your horse? No, I'm very sorry that you can't, man. Or like if you want to offer for like any of the horses that are like right here, down here, that say that you can offer for them, go ahead. And also if you do say that you think they're a little bit overpriced, I'm using the Discord prices. I pretty much asked, hey, how much is a unique breeding outcome? 50 to 100 moonstones. But yeah, this one is nearly max, so that's why it's 65. If it were fully max, I'd do 70 for it. But yeah. And then this one has like no max stats at all. So I'm just like, you'll get 50. But yeah. Next, we're moving on to the old Valentine's events. I'll come back to new ones a little bit later. But first, we got Cupid, who I have given the candy hearts accessories from the newer event, because if some of you know, I was not around back then. I joined a week before the summer event, or like a few weeks. Like, I don't know when I joined. Well, actually, I do. I know how to figure out when I joined. Okay, April 28th. Okay. I didn't think I joined that long ago, man. Jeez, it's nearly been 1 year of me playing the game. But yeah. I believe I joined a few days after this event ended, so it was a lot easier to get those codes than the Valentine's and this. Okay. But yeah, I've been here for most events since then. Except, I think I may give up on getting a Valentine's V1 Frisian. Looking at the prices on the Discord, I think it said 28k for it, and that's the outdated price. I'll have to look again, but pretty much a lot of my prices for like my horses and stuff that I'm selling are what I've asked on the Discord or from the unofficial values list and stuff. It's not finished, and it's clearly very outdated on some things. And some people are saying, oh, that's too much, that's too much. I'm like, I'm going off of what I see. I'm not asking, unless I had to ask about these. So after the Valentine's, it was St. Patrick's ones. So first up, we're starting off with Shamrock, who a while ago I actually got one of the actual event items, as you can see on their tail. It's a clover. I was really sad when I found out that they weren't doing a St. Patrick's Day's event. But I'm like, they're uploading a lot of events, so that's fine. And I gave him actually a special shield because when I click on the shield, it is actually one of the ones I got from the summer update. I was doing some stuff and I'm like, wait, you can get event colors on this stuff? My idea was I'd do the same thing, but then my lazy butt was like, nah, you had your chance. So I have like no other event items except for this jousting lance, which has coral blue on it. And then I believe I traded my royal torch for 1100 coin, 11,000 coins. And then we have Gold, who I actually gave the Valentine's Day crate. And as you just saw that little coin, I got the money thing. And pretty much, I'm like, you know what? The money thing goes a lot better. And then this is actually gold, white, and neon orange. So I'm like, it's perfect. It was meant to be. Now, my final one, which actually I believe I offered 500 moonstones for them. They also have a royal torch. Oh, shoot, I hit pickup. Well, that's fine. Now we're moving on to the Easter events. Oh, I misspelled that. Rainbow, and pretty much, as you can see, it's a monstrosity of a cart. I'm like, okay, what tack do I want to give them? A rainbow tack. What should their vehicle be? Something rainbow. So I'm like, okay, I'll do the entire cart rainbow and then some white wheels. I think I should have done it the opposite way, but I'm like, it makes it funnier this way because it's like you're just driving on something that's constantly changing color. And then as you can see, I gave them the neon aurora. Okay. And then Easter egg, I actually finally found a color of tack. I went with pink pearl. And I think this is the purple gingev. Yeah, purple. Okay. Yeah, so I gave them the purple gingev and bluebell. I actually gave that pink and blue gingev thing. I've gotten a lot of people actually ask me if they can offer for my horses, and then I had one person who was like, no, NFT does not mean not for trade, it means NFT. And we're all like, no, it means not for trade, man. You're in a trading game. Please, it means both things. It depends where you are. But yeah, just know that like NFT means not for trade in any trading game and stuff. Especially this one. And if you are new to the game, welcome to the game. I'm pretty much showing you all event horses that I have. And that was summer events. I went for neon orange tack for them because I thought it just looked better. And they have neon orange aurora. Next we have High Tide, who's one of my first ever event Frisians, I believe. And let's just say there's a lot of mixing of event stuff on my horses. As you can see by that leaf shield from Autumn. And then we have Beachy, who I'm actually attempting to figure out tack for. I think I'll do the same thing that I did for Rainbow and pretty much build the tack myself. I noticed that you could get a Beachy Fade hair dye. So I figured I'm going to need 4. Or like, yeah, I believe 4. Because when I go to driving harness, colors, and pretty much, let me find it. Oh my goodness, that is very far away. Where is it? Because I believe that they do have the beachy fade, yeah. I'll need 1 for that. And then if I go to vehicles, okay, yeah, I'll need 3. I'll need 3, not 4. That makes it a little bit easier to get it. Now, we're on to autumn, I believe. Summer, yeah, autumn. First up, we have Pumpkin, who was actually... Oh shoot, I actually forgot one of my original horses. Where are they? Where is Pumpkin Spice? There, yeah. Pumpkin Spice used to be called Pumpkin until the autumn event. And I believe it was Pumpkin and my Cream Mellow Andalusian who actually gave me my Steel Gray. Yeah. But yeah. And I actually have 2. The reason I'm keeping this one is, as you can see, it was caught on Blizzard. Was I the one who caught it? No. I traded for it for actually something really good. I had like I gave them 2 Toadstool F Jords because they had like autumn fade mane and tail. They had like the dark autumn and light autumn mane and tail, and the person's like, does anybody have this? And I gave them like a bunch of moonstones and they were happy. Now we have Toad. And I'm like, what should I name this? Toad. And as you're seeing, I kind of have gotten, by like autumn event, I'm like, okay, this is nice. Did I get a bunch of autumn event stuff? No, I kind of realized I overbought a bunch of autumn event stuff, so now I have like barely any left because I've sold it all to level up my market and stuff. But I still have like the full watermelon and balloon set on my and stuff. And then we have Maple. Maple, like, I just love Maple. I love it how they did like the maple leaf and stuff, and because it looks so similar to an actual maple leaf. And then I just love the leaf tack that they did for autumn. I really did want... Something that I think they should do is they should separate stuff that goes on the tail versus the back of the horse and make it 2 separate things. That way we can actually have something on the tail and stuff. Now we're going into my largest section. Well, one of my largest. Because it's nearly finished. Wait, no, that would be the fawn horses and other things. But we have Candy Spider, who I gave the candy corn fade mane and tail, and most of the candy corn tack. Now we have Spooky. As you can see, I don't actually have my baby skeleton horse anymore. I actually traded it for what you'll see in a little while. And let's just say I gave, I think, 200 moonstones along with it for the horse. And the person was saying I'm overpaying, and I said, no, I'm not, man. I'm not. Take it. And then we have Bat, who I did try like a different aurora for her, because if you guys didn't see it earlier, because I'm not sure if it went off, I had a blood moon aurora from buying stuff. now we're on to all of the ghost horses. Oilers is named after my favorite hockey team, and I actually got the hockey stick from the winter event for him. Because it's always cold. Then we have Witch, who was one of my first ones I got, I believe. And I'm like, okay, what do I name them and what do I put on them? Witch, and let's give them this and this and this because it works. Then we have Cobwebs, who, as you'll know, was actually name suggestion given by that person earlier. And then we have an unnamed Mustang horse because I've already used all of the other names and I still need a name. I still need a name, chat. Like I said, I'm always looking for names. This one used to not have a name until I'm like, Shadow, because they're all black and stuff. And this is actually pastel blue and ghostly black. And I'm like, it just fits. It just fits. And then actually, as you'll see right up here, that tiny little pumpkin is ghostly green. And I'm like, geez, that's nice. Then we have Spider Ghost, who pretty much has, as you'll see, some ghostly green tack and accessories. Ghostly green accessories, not tack. Then we have Slimer, who in all honesty, I could not... When I heard that they were going to be ghost horses, I'm like, I need a green one and I need to name it Slimer. Because I am actually a very big fan of Ghostbusters. And let's just say I do, and like what I'm about to say is very controversial, but I like the female ones. So sue me if you don't like them. And this is actually a very special color of cart because it mixes the pumpkin green from the autumn and the ghostly green from the Halloween. So it has two different event colors in one. Now we have Cotton Candy, who I love. I just thought, what should I name this one? My paint horse. And yes, there are ghost paint horses. I'm like, I do wish that they would have like kept with the splotches on the horses and done like colored splotches on it. But then again, that's kind of hard to model when there are so many colors. And Spirit, I actually got recently. As you can see, they are an Arabian. And I believe I traded 300 moonstones and 4 unique breeding outcomes for them. But yeah. Now we're on to winter event stuff. This one isn't wild caught, but I don't mind that. They have the long hot cocoa fade mane and tail. Then we have Starry Night, who also has the same, and as you'll notice, all of these horses are having antlers. This is actually that black pearl, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it just suits her, it suits them very well, like the horse very well at night, because of how dark it is. Finally, we have Snowflakes, who I'm actually looking for frozen fish for something that I got. Santa's sleigh. I know it doesn't match them, but it doesn't matter. And as you'll see, I have like a bunch of other things. And with them, I actually forgot to show another one of my horses, but that doesn't matter because they have similar coats. Icicle. Icicle was one of my very favorite horses when I first got her because she was kind of a wintry horse. And pretty much, I gave her a bunch of winter-themed things. As you'll see, my idea of mix tack is there. We have snowflake shield, bunch of winter stuff, an autumn thing, and yeah. Now we're on to some of my favorite. Vixen, actually. I actually stole, I pretty much stole the other horse's tack to give it to Vixen because I liked the bells. So actually I could steal it back and leave Vixen without tack. And pretty much, then we have Snowball, which I just love the white coat. The reindeer looks so cute. I love it how they went away from horses for once. And now we're on to one of my biggest sections, as you can see. And I'll leave the best for last. We have Present, who I pretty much gave a bunch of presents, hence the name. Then we have Candy Cane, who I pretty much gave a bunch of the candy cane tack. And I have a question. Is there a green candy cane Aurora? Like, is there? I think it would be so cool if there was. Then we have Pine, who is another one that person named. Like, thank you, dude, for all the names. He gave me a bunch of names. Spirit was also one of the ones he named. Like, thank you. Then we have Blizzard, who is my thoroughbred. I'm very sad that I don't have a lot of tack for them, but Gingerbread is actually my wild caught one. I don't remember if I filmed this or not, but I believe he was the one I caught myself, because I know I didn't catch the one that's coming up. Angel. Angel, I was shocked when the person came up and said, hey, I have one, do you want to offer? And I said, sure. Pretty much, they plop it down and I'm like, yo, it's wild caught? So that thrilled me, so I believe I gave them 200 moonstones and a few unique breeding outcomes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I gave them for it. I feel like I should give him more. I feel like I should have given more. Frosty, I just love Frosty. Though I wish I saved a snowman thing to put on their back, cause Frosty the Snowman. Yeah, how could I? And then Peppermint is, I just like the green one, but I wish, if somebody knows that there is a green candy cane Aurora, can you please tell me in chat, and if I can offer, what would you want for it? I have moonstones, I could get you unique breeding outcomes. And before you say one of my old horses, I'm not giving you any of my horses that you see in this video. I'm sorry, but unless they say fur trade for moonstones or something, I'm not giving it to you. I'm sorry, man. I want the Aurora, but not that bad. To a point where I would give you something that took me a while to get. Elf was one that I'm like, ooh, Elf. I don't like it how they named the red and green dye Elf fade, mane, and tail. Yeah, it's dyed Elf fade. I'm like, I just don't like the name that they named the fade, but what the heck. Oh, that's just Snowball again. Holly has like the actual little hollies on her. And then we have Snowfall, which is the paint horse. And as I said, I don't have tack for like every single one of my horses. So after that event, it was... Shoot, I'm trying to think of what event was after Halloween, after Christmas. Yeah, chat, my brain is kind of just blanking on like what event was next. Right, Valentine's. Candy Hearts, as you'll notice, it isn't the wild caught one. Why? I actually traded my wild caught one for this. Am I upset I did the trade? Yeah. But did it give me a cool horse? Heck yeah. Now we have Sunset, which was another one that I actually wild caught. I don't remember if I filmed this one or not. Finally, we have Silver Hearts. I thought Silver Hearts was a really cute name for this one, and as you'll see, it also has that cute little headpiece. And I'm just going to scan through here and make sure that I showed you guys everything. Because I believe I did. Yep. Well, that's it for today's video. I didn't expect it to be this long to show you all of my guys' horses. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good day. Bye. Bye.